Now, YouTube may look like a fun mix of gaming clips, vlogs, and cute animal videos, but if you take a look a little too far down the rabbit hole, things start to get weird. From strange channels to the straight up disturbing videos that nobody on YouTube seems to either know about or really talk about because they're probably just old and they've kind of been hidden in the algorithm. This is the dark side of YouTube. This is like, I think the 8th or 7th episode I've done this. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the whole playlist somewhere here and let's get into it. Rubber Johnny. Now, Rubber Johnny is a 2005 British experimental short film and music video written, directed, and produced by Chris Cunningham and features music from Aphex Twin. Now, the film, entirely presented in infrared vision, begins with an out-of-focus close-up of Johnny, who's played by Cunningham, babbling incomprehensively while being interviewed by an unseen man. Now, at one point, Johnny mumbles the word "mama" twice, after which the man asks if he wants his mother to come in. This causes Johnny to start breathing erratically and lose control, so the man gives Johnny a sedative injection to calm him down a bit. Now, the video cuts to a fluorescent light turning on, a mouse crawling over a press sticker credits list, followed by the title Rubber Johnny, which is shown written on a condom in a backwards playing shot of it being pulled off of an actual dick. It's insane. Like, I can't show a lot of this on YouTube at the end of the day. Like, a lot of this video, I might have to do an uncensored version, members only, if that, you know what I mean? I don't even know if I can put that on YouTube at the end of the day. Johnny sits recumbent in his wheelchair with his oversized head hanging over the back of it. He starts dancing to the Aphex Twin track AFX 237 version 7 as a chihuahua watches. His dancing involves him performing balancing tricks with his wheelchair and deflecting light beams with his hands. Crazy dancing. Now, a door opens and Johnny is interrupted by an aggressive male voice. During this, Johnny is sitting upright in his wheelchair and the voice yells at him indistinctly. A slap to Johnny's face is implied and the door is slammed shut. Johnny ends up snorting a large line of cocaine. He screams in the dark and then hides behind a door, avoiding white light beams. Now, Johnny's face smashes repeatedly into a glass surface, and each time, chunks of his face articulate the vocals in the song. He is interrupted a second time by the voice, after which Johnny once again reclines back in his wheelchair and babbles at his chihuahua, basically. You know what I mean? Just starts talking random shit. The credits roll over a night scene of a train passing in the distance. Now, the film was made in Cunningham's own time as a home movie of sorts. After filming began in 2002, Rubber Johnny took 3.5 years of full weekends to complete, so it's a lot of weekends. Rubber Johnny was released on DVD by Warp on June 20th and July 12th in 2005, and the later release included a book on the film containing 40 odd pages of just different information about how it was made and whatever else. But like I said, I don't know if I can even show a lot of this video on YouTube. I mean, he literally pulls a condom off of a fucking dick. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to play as much as I can. I might end up having to do an uncensored version, members only, or Patreon, something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. The Sad Man. Now, the Sad Man is a squat being resembling a hooded human. He walks about using his toes for movement without moving his arms or legs at all. Now, at the start of the animation, the Sad Man is seen sitting in his house, very sad and very lonely. He goes on to show a paper with a drawing of him and a little girl holding hands, and the Sad Man then went out to the playground, walking in a strange way with only his toes providing locomotion, and basically he's just there swinging all alone, sad as shit. As the Sad Man goes home, he cuts himself, cutting his nail off, and bugs went on his face. After a while, the Sad Man ends up going outside to find a girl who notices his missing nail on his finger, and the little girl ends up basically bandaging his finger up. The two then become friends, and they go to the park together, swing together, having fun. In the end, the girl took off the Sad Man's mask, revealing no face save for a leech-like mouth full of razor-sharp teeth, which ended up with him eating the little girl. Now, at the end, the Sad Man is seen again sitting in his corner with his hand near the drawing of him and the little girl on the wall, possibly showing that he may actually regret killing her. And to be honest, this might not have been the first time because he already had a little picture of this girl. Don't help everybody at the end of the day. That's the lesson I'm learning from that shit. I'm not helping fucking anybody like that. Like, what? I'm sorry, bro. That just taught me not to help strangers. Libets Delay. Libets Delay is a very short 11-second video uploaded from what I can find is about 14 years ago. As I'm recording, it's sitting at about 1.3 million views, and the video itself isn't that special. It's kind of just a low-res video of somebody running down a sketchy-looking endless tunnel, all while the song Libets Delay plays. Now, Libets Delay also refers to the roughly half-second time lag between a person's conscious decision to act and the onset of the corresponding brain activity. Basically, this is suggesting that unconscious processes may precede conscious awareness of an actual decision. Basically, you could do something before you thought about it. And this entire video is basically Libets Delay. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like an onion of Libets Delay.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Oh, they make you cry?
No! Layers!
The video's name, Libets Delay. The song playing, Libets Delay. The action that is trying to display in it is Libets Delay, with it just constantly running. You know what I mean? It kind of gives off that eerie backrooms vibe of endless running, nowhere to be found, nowhere to go. That's it. I don't know. Let me know if you guys see anything else, but that's kind of what I get from it. I don't know. I feel like this was maybe like an art project or something like that, just from the vibe of how deep it is, kind of thing. I don't know. It sounds really corny to say, in my opinion, but that's the only way I could like describe what the fuck is happening in this video. WB Splatter. Now, WB Splatter, or Warner Brothers Splatter, refers to an extreme exhibition shown between October and November of 2008, focusing on the plausible impossibility of the death in the mind of cartoon characters. Now, the featured work depicted well-known Looney Tunes characters, as well as Tom and Jerry, meeting a gory demise in hyper-violent scenes, unshackled from their usual cartoon laws of ultimate invincibility. Now, some of these ended up on YouTube for some reason. The most popular re-upload that I could find personally was by Bucky Boy, uploaded about 8 years ago. And it's about 5 minutes of WB Splatter clips. Few of the weirder examples is basically Tom and Jerry going crazy. Like, usually in the show, you know, they fuck with each other, but bro, Tom straight up grabs Jerry and smashes him like until he's gone, just blood, with a hammer. He also cuts him up like you would cut up like a fruit, I guess, you know what I mean? For like cutting carrots or some shit like that. You're just cutting, and they cut him up, bro. Bugs Bunny gets shot in the face. Bugs Bunny shoots, I think, Daffy Duck in the face. There's a bunch of messed up clips. I think it is cool how they like took a different approach on, you know, cartoon characters never die no matter how much damage they get, kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So this is kind of a different look, but definitely not something you should show your kids at that point, you know? One of the other messed up things is that it just shows a bunch of Warner Brothers characters basically unaliving themselves constantly. There is a ton of them.
But blow his brains out, which he did.
Whereas in the show, you know, it would be like a pie to the face, or it would be like the gun and it would say bang. No, it's not that. It's them doing the deed. Done for. So yeah, on that, we're moving on to the last one for this. Body of a Pig. Now, Body of a Pig is a video uploaded to YouTube 17 years ago by Devin Raymond. The description reads, "Truly frightening EVP recorded in a secret location during my tenure as a special guest and resident expert with a group that I cannot name. My association with the group ended due to reasons I cannot legally disclose, but I, as the bigger man, wish them well." Basically, it's an EVP, or an electronic voice phenomenon. These are sounds that are found on electronic recordings that are interpreted as spirit voices. Basically, think of Ghost Hunters or any of these weird shows where they show like, oh, the ghost just talked to us, we're picking up spirit voices, like that's it, you know? The caption says, "We were checking out a location which had a reputation of being haunted. As the group is moving through a door or a crawl space, you can hear the EVP clearly say, 'I have the body of a pig,' and what sounds like some grunting pig noises. The video then replays without reprocessing and with processing, slowing it down so you can hear it all these different ways. Now, the video goes on to say that no one heard it at the time, and it was only found after looking over the footage after they had left. So yeah, basically they didn't even know, they didn't hear it at the time, they just heard it after when they were looking over the footage. They apparently also had taken a picture at the same time as this EVP was recorded. So, and I do have to say that this does resemble like a pig or a boar, but that's about all the info I have. I'll link the videos for all of the entries down below. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see anything else, or if you guys have a creepy video, disturbing video, anything like that, disturbing channel that I haven't heard of or you haven't seen me talk about yet, then let me know down below and I'll try to get to those eventually. I'll put the whole playlist of the disturbing YouTube or the dark side of YouTube somewhere up here. Also, new preview dropping this Friday. I don't know when you guys are going to see this. It'll probably already be out. We got these diamond hoodies. We got it in black. We got it in, I don't know. I was told it was cream. I'm kind of colorblind. It's like a salmon color almost. You kind of can't really tell on this camera, but matching sweatsuits. Tap in. If not, you feel me? It's just a preview. Anyways, like I said, catch y'all later. Stay safe, stay dangerous, get laid.